I just watched Inside Out 2, and here are my thoughts as a teenage boy who watched the first one when he was like 10 years old. But first, let's address the elephant in the room. Is Inside Out 2 better than Inside Out 1? Fuck no! Fuck no!
You need to leave!
Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, I must warn you, if you're here for a masterpiece that's going to change your life, you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that. I mean, there's a scene at the end that's really, really emotional, and it comes to a close, and it's really good, and it's a good portrayal of anxiety attacks, but overall, you're not gonna get a masterpiece. It's a very kid-friendly movie that is basically just about a kid trying to fit in, right? We've literally seen this plot in every single kid's movie ever, okay? It's not gonna be a masterpiece. I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to warn you, it's not a masterpiece. But it is pretty good. It is entertaining. It is funny. It's a pretty short movie.
Wait a minute, what's this? This ain't enough. Make it enough. Damn!
I mean, the movie is barely, and I mean barely, an hour and 30 minutes of runtime. So you run through it. You basically sprint through it. It's a really short movie, it's really condensed, and because of that, you never really feel as if the plot strays away. It never has the chance to. Because it really never has the chance to. It's such a short movie that you never feel like the plot is never the plot. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, let's be honest here. When Disney was first founded, it was founded on the idea that they wanted to make creative movies because they just wanted to make creative movies. But now, it's completely different. I mean, let's be honest here. We all know that they just want to make the most amount of money possible. And the only way to do that is to have people watch your movie. But here's the problem. It seems that a lot of their demographic really don't like gay people. And because they don't want gay people in their movies, because they see that children are watching those movies, and they don't want children to normalize the idea of queerness, what happens is they're basically just not going to watch the movies. So basically, to summarize it, they really need money. They need to stop having things bomb at the box office, okay? They really, really need this. And as a response to that, Disney turned around to their, creators that wanted to make those stories, and they basically went, there's no way out of this one. So they basically decided, no more gay people. No more. No more gay people for you. No more gay. So the movie is really not that political. Dare I say, a little bit bland. I mean, can you really blame me? I'm so used to people on the internet always arguing about representation and queer people being in movies and black people being in movies. And so now that there's a new Disney movie that came out and it's low-key not political at all and there's no discourse around it, I'm sort of kind of disappointed. And mind you, on the internet, people were already over it. People were already speculating that Riley was going to be queer and blah, 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 and she was going to have a love interest and she was going to be gay. She was going to be gay. And when they watched the movie, I guess it was a pleasant surprise for them because none of that happened. It insists upon itself a lot. You know when people on the internet say that media literacy is dead and that you always need movies to literally spoon feed you the information? Yeah, well, they're talking about Inside Out 2. They're talking about that movie. Because it literally tells you, it spoon feeds you, it breastfeeds you the information into your mouth. I mean, God, I hate stuttering so much. You don't even know. And then don't do that again. Stop. And the worst thing is that the joke was actually gonna be like really funny. I was gonna say something along the lines of that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something along the lines of the movie is so on the nose on the nose that even Voldemort would have known what was happening. And you would have thought that's really smart. And no, you would have, trust me. And you would have thought that's so smart, that's really smart, because Voldemort is reputed, because Voldemort doesn't have a nose. You get it? I know, it's genius. It's really, I came up with that on my own. But there was a really good scene at the end where anxiety basically goes haywire and like absolutely starts tweaking. And I swear to God, it looks so visually entertaining and so visually satisfying, the way that she's running around. It's like, you know those things where really fast characters are depicted as like blurs? Yeah, it was like that. And that was, yeah, you'll watch the movie, trust me, you'll get it, you'll get it. So yeah, the movie is basically like super good. Is it as good as Inside Out 1? Fuck no! Fuck no! But it is